You haven't been picking your type. You've been choosing your pattern. That's what you've been picking. If every conversation you have around relationships and why they didn't work out and why you're not happy with the way you're being treated or you're not happy with what's happening, it's because you're accepting, attracting, and inviting partners that embody your pattern. It's your pattern. They're not your type. You're choosing things that are not going to be a match to what you want, hoping that they will miraculously change for you. You have a pattern that you need to break so that you can finally attract and manifest your type. The person that is going to match your energy, the life you want to build, how you want to feel in a relationship, how you want to show up in a relationship. But you can't do that until you break your pattern. So many people say, people come to me in coaching sessions, I don't like, this is what's happening, it's not what I want, and I'm saying, so what? And then there's a history of putting up with it. There's a history of accommodating and facilitating it. And people say, well, I was tolerant, and I was this, and I was good, and I was, and I didn't get that back. No one asked you to do those things. You were doing those things to yourself. You were compromising. You were making compromising decisions. You are making compromising decisions without taking your own needs into consideration. And then when your needs surface through crisis in the relationship, you're expecting those needs to be met by other people, by those people. People are always telling you who they are. They let you know very early on who they are, what kind of relationships they want, how they navigate relationships. And we call this red flags, but they're just those people presenting their preferences and their behavior. And then months, years down the line, you're like, why did this person treat me this way? They didn't do it to you. That was their preference. That's how they navigate relationships. And they showed you that in the beginning. And then everybody on social media, everybody in your world comes together and says, that person is so horrible. How could he or she treat you that way? A relationship is an agreement. The relationship can't exist unless you agree to engage with it. And at some point, you've got to acknowledge you're an accomplice in your own dis-ease or dysfunction. You're not a victim at some point. Might seem cold, but you're not attracting your type. You're manifesting and attracting your pattern because the universe is wanting to guide you, mirror to you how dysfunctional it is so you can break it. And you're busy hoping someone else is going to break it for you, when they're quite happy with their choices. You're the one that's not. So, something to think about.